This is Snehashri,
And this is Beyosta.
and welcome guys to Timi Talk Ma Talk. ओए सुन न तैँले आज खाना खाइस् त
ए मजाले तैले
मैले पनि मजाले खाएँ
ल अब सुरु गरौँ
So आज we just want to start off by saying that we are so thankful that हामीले यति love and support पाइरहेको छौँ है. We were not expecting this at all. We were just expecting like 5 listeners, but we are still very grateful. And yes, we love you guys, and we hope that you enjoy our content.
Yes, and please forgive us if we make any mistakes because we're just two bachas. Not really, but
True.
So today we're going to be talking about something that we love. Not really. Our insecurities. Let's make some noise. Woo!
For our insecurities. Insecurities suck, man.
You know what suck more? Give just your answer.
I don't know. You tell me. Life sucks more.
No, beauty standards. Beauty standards do suck more.
Yes, that is very true.
As a girl growing up, we've all been subjected to beauty standards. And not just girls, obviously, but then for me, when we talk about like the ideal body of a girl, so that people are like, oh, clear, pale skin, or like they can be too tall, or short, or they need to have a snatched waist, wide hips, big butt, thick thighs, but then skinny arms, just game characters thing. But then
yes.
Again, like it's not just about women though.
As you said, it's not just about women, because I think men like pani, they're subjected to these beauty standards because they should have abs and that bod hunu bhayena हुन्छ नि कपाल यस्तो हुनु पर्यो
Kapala, surfer boy, Californian hair. I know, like, but men have it bad too. Like, they can't be too short or they need to be tall and shit.
Yes.
But we're not living in Sims 4. You can't change people according to this one. Any one universal quote unquote ideal body. I know. I'm sure you can, like, but everybody doesn't have the money and the guts to go under a knife.
But I think at some level we all have. I don't know, I should not generalize a lot, but at least I have. I have internalized this beauty standard halka because I was so skinny until grade 12. And त्यसपछि I started gaining weight. And त्यसपछि अहिले सोच्दाखेरि पनि when I think about आफू and when I look at myself in the mirror, like my first thought is that I should lose weight, okay, na? But if I'm trying to avoid junk food, my first thought is ला खानु हुँदैन because म मोटा हुन्छु के. It's not like ला खानु हुँदैन because मेरो health बिग्रिन्छ or anything हुन्छ नि. I want to be skinny, I want to be thin rather than fit, के. Which sounds sad but is kind of true.
Yeah, Ani, a lot of people like when they adopt this notion of like we have to exercise, we have to eat healthy. It's a lot of people are thinking about losing that weight rather than like gaining strength or adopting a healthy lifestyle. That is just not us not being satisfied with who we are. And I think what makes it worse is like seeing unrealistic body standards on social media, especially. Like that's what makes it worse for me. I know you see all these like beautiful people on social media, and you're like, why don't I look like them?
Oh, that is so true. But again, what is the definition of beauty? When I look at Kylie Jenner, she is the definition of beauty oily. But like a few years back, freckles was such a big deal, and everyone was covering it up with foundation, and everyone was doing surgery to get them removed. And either they're selling freckle pens, they're doing the mascara droplets to make fake freckles. So it's always like evolving.
Exactly, like time changes and ideal body shape also changes. के अब पहिला high fashion भनेको thin lips, एकदमै skinny body हुनु थियो. Everybody wanted that. अब अहिले everybody's like, I want हुन्छ नि how to make my hips bigger. यताउति जहिले पनि त्यो ad आइरहेको हुन्छ, make your hips bigger in 1 month, blah blah blah. Whatever. And what is the perfect or like ideal कुरा भन्न? What is our ideal shape? के? How can you say that somebody is like too much or like कसैको features are like too much or too little? Okay, what is the perfect ratio for you to be like यो धेरै रहेछ यो मान्छेमा यो कम रहेछ भन्ने? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, because अहिले हेर्न, if people were too pale, are getting fake tans.
Uh-huh.
And people who are too dark are insecure about उनीहरूको skin color. Okay? So
Exactly.
what is the in between? Oh, but I think it all stems out from how we're not satisfied with what we have. Okay?
We are never satisfied, and we're always like comparing ourselves to other people and with what other people have. But at the same time, we can also not we can't assume that somebody is satisfied with what they have, right? Like who knows what goes on behind the scenes. Just say a few weeks ago, I think I wasn't feeling too particularly good about myself, and that's which I was going through Instagram. Instagram makes things
Yes,
worse for me.
yes,
I
yes, yes.
just
100% can relate.
And so I was just scrolling through Instagram, and then I saw this the Instagrammer. I saw them promoting an app ke Facetune bane. And I've heard about Facetune since like years ago, but then I never downloaded it. Because firstly, I don't take pictures of myself at all. I don't like taking pictures of myself. People close to me know that I have zero pictures. So what is the hype around this? Let me just check it out. And the switch my Facetune download gare. And then I used one of my old pictures, and I spent like hours fixing things about my body and about my face that I didn't even know I had insecurities about. Okay, it was so easy for me to be like, oh, this is like too little, this is too much on my body. And then I checked the before and after. This which I was like mortified because I was feeling worse about myself. I downloaded Facetune thinking that it would make me feel better, but no.
But I have never downloaded Facetune, but I have also never uploaded a picture without a filter. I think it has been like a solid 5 years since I have not uploaded a photo without any filter. Okay.
Does it come from like a place where you feel, or like other people, any other people feel like अरू मान्छेहरूले मलाई judge गर्छ for the way I look, or is it like I'm not happy with the way I look, or is it both?
I think it's about other people more than myself because I don't have any makeup on. I know how I look. हुन्छ नि. If I just have to stay home and if it's just me looking at myself, it doesn't really matter जस्तो लाग्छ के. But once a photo is like out there, it has to be perfect खालको हुन्छ नि.
त्यही त. And like different people are different reasons हुन्छ होला हैन for using filters and these apps, and there's nothing wrong with it, of course, like use it to make yourself happy and everything. But then I couldn't help but notice that Facetune had like 10 million downloads के. अनि त्यसपछि अब त्यो 10 million मा at least 1/10 of the people भनौँ न, at least 1/10 of the people could be like, I'm using this app because I'm so not happy with how I look or what I look like, you know. 1/10 of 10 million भनेको कति हो? 1 million. So at least 1 million people have these insecurities के बुझिस? At least अब त्योभन्दा बढी पनि होला.
Oh my god.
So it's so heartbreaking okay, that so many people are not satisfied. And I think it all comes down to beauty standards.
Oh, it does. But I think we do so much to like please other people पनि के बुझिस just मेरै example लिँदा पनि when I was in grade 11 I was skinny, my skin was clear, so nothing really to be insecure about. Or त्यो बेला मैले आफ्नै केही यस्तो like flaws, quote unquote flaws याद गर्दिनँ थिएँ. तर त्यो बेला अब केही छैन भने I noticed that I have dark circles के. And it's not because of sleep, it's because of my genes that I have dark circles. So just to cover the eye bags, I had to like put on makeup ke bujis. But for whom I na? I know I have dark circles. But it's for like अरू मान्छेले मेरो dark circles नदेखोस् भनेर I did makeup to high school every day के for like 2 years. So that's like wild.
Yeah, it's crazy because I know like there was a point in my life too where I couldn't walk outside of my home without like some sort of makeup on my face. I think that made things worse for me because I've always struggled with acne and stuff. It has to be like either very good makeup खालको के हैन, but then I would just put on whatever on my face to cover up. One time, एकचोटि चाहिँ I was in, this was like during my first semester in college हैन, in uni, and then I was coming back home after finishing my first sem, and I was like really nervous for flying back home because it was my first time traveling alone. And that morning I just woke up and I looked at myself in the mirror and I had so many breakouts, stress, and I think I was on my periods too. I had lots of breakouts, and then I was already struggling with acne. So it was like a cherry on top, but not really a cherry. So I was like, I don't even want to go out looking like this. And I was very insecure, but at the same time, I was more nervous about flying back. So I kind of forgot about it. मेरो face को बारेमा. And then once I like went through immigration everything and I was done with everything and then I like हुन्छ नि अब मलाई गेटमा मात्र पुग्नु थियो के so I was like yes मैले सबै काम कम्प्लिट गरेँ I'm like हुन्छ नि relieved अब म के सोचिरहेको थिएँ भन्दाखेरि अब चाहिँ म आफूलाई एउटा ट्रिट दिन्छु म क्रिस्पी क्रिम खान्छु अनि McDonald's खान्छु अनि जान्छु भन्ने म सोच्दै थिएँ कि I was happy म हिँड्दै थिएँ अनि त्यसपछि this like gorgeous couple like very gorgeous kid they look too young to have kids but then they also had kids होइन the man of the relationship ऊ चाहिँ you walk past me and I was हुन्छ नि smile गर्दै म सबैलाई हेर्दै थिएँ अनि त्यसपछि when the lady she walked past me she looked at one of her sons and त्यसपछि she was like did you see her face भनेर भन्यो कि मलाई did you see her skin भन्यो not even face did you see her skin भन्यो कि and she made this really like disgusted look के I had never felt that way before like nobody had ever commented about anything about my body like
oh my god
I mean like म बच्चा हुँदाखेरि मान्छेहरूले मलाई फ्याट भन्थ्यो मोटी भन्थ्यो that I had already forgotten about because it's been too long since I've lost weight but then yeah so I'd never seen anybody look at me so हुन्छ नि disgustedly के छैन crispy cream र McDonald's I didn't have the हुन्छ नि the excitement too and त्यसपछि I called up my sister and I wanted to cry so bad but then there were other people in the gate resting area too so I couldn't cry and त्यसपछि I was just like holding back my tears how much do I talk about holding back my tears but I was
just elder sister things also airport things you can't cry
that was the worst experience I've had with हुन्छ नि acne I think
oh my god I really want to say that कीड़े I don't know कीड़े पड़े उस पर because what never ever do something like that man
please like even if you have nothing good to say don't say anything
फेरि अझ airport anxiousness is so real है त्यसमाथि यस्तो केही I would die man तेरो acne was way more severe than what मेरो like face had gone through होइन but a couple of months back भनौँ न I was eating like shit yeah I don't know if I should say shit I was eating like crap होइन अनि then I started breaking out like crazy होइन and I have never in my life had त्यस्तो severe not acne but pimples भनौँ न अनि I was like oh my god man यस्तो त कहिले भएको छैन so I don't want to go through this हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो खालको भयो कि मलाई so what I mean is like after I had those breakouts नि I really like forced myself to learn more के बुझिस् to understand किन भइरहेको स्ट्रेसले भइरहेको कि ओभर इटिङले भइरहेको कि बोथ मोस्ट प्रोबेबली होइन तर केले भइरहेको र हाउ कैन आई ट्रिट दिस भनेर के आफै बसेर रिसर्च गरेर हुन्छ नि आई लर्न के गर्नुपर्छ के गर्नु पर्दैन अनि देन त्यसपछि आई अल्सो स्टार्टेड लाइक वर्किङ आउट हुन्छ नि बिकज आई हेभ टु आई कान्ट जस्ट सिट एन्ड इट हुन्छ नि मेरो बडीलाई नै यो राम्रो गर्दैन भनेर माई स्किन इज डुइङ बेटर अहिले होइन बट द पिम्पलवाला फेज definitely taught me to like or motivated me to हुन्छ नि take care of myself more के and then I like start making अलिक more healthier choices भनौँ न
त्यही त so all the changes don't even have to be negative अनि त्यही हो yeah like the same I can relate because I also learned a lot about my body and what my body can take and cannot take हुन्छ नि after the acne thing and now oh fingers crossed my skin is doing a lot better
yes
so yeah I mean like something good stems out from something bad
yes but I just want to say this for the record Bio is beautiful with or without acne guys if you've seen her you know
ho gayi but yeah so talking about how the insecurities can make us adopt healthy changes there are things that make our insecurities worse as well
insecurities worse गराउनुको एउटा पात्र I don't know if that's the correct word तर when I went abroad to study अनि what I noticed was everyone has straight teeth के बुझिस् I don't have straight teeth होइन फेरि नेपालमा चाहिँ सबैजनाको straight teeth हुँदैन नि त so many people have it so many people don't होइन so मलाई कहिले पनि मेरो दाँत कस्तो छ भनेर बदर गर्दैन थियो के
aren't braces expensive विदेशमा is everybody rich
good question तर most people को चाहिँ I have seen straight teeth के अनि म यहाँबाट जाँदा I was not insecure about my teeth उताबाट यता फर्किँदा त ल I have brought in a new insecurity and I came back Nepal to fix my teeth के
I love your teeth मलाई त्यो straight teeth भन्दा पनि नि when people have like a little bit हुन्छ त्यसलाई के भन्छ अलिकति घुम्रेको I don't know
बाङ्गो टिङ्गो भन्न
घुम्रेको बात I really love it.
You are so funny.
I mean, like it's all about हुन्छ नि पर्सपेक्टिभ त हो कसैलाई अब त्यो स्ट्रेट टिथ मन पर्ला कसैलाई बाङ्गो टिथ मन पर्ला आई चाहिँ लभ
हो तर के बिकज आई थट उता सबैजनाको स्ट्रेट दाँत भएकोले गर्दा आई थट पिपल वुड जज मी फर नट ह्याभिङ स्ट्रेट टिथ के तर त्यो कहिले पनि एउटा इन्सिक्युरिटी थिएन नि त
न्यू इन्सिक्युरिटी लिएर आयो एनिवेज हामी बच्चा हुँदाखेरि कि एकचोटि आई रिमेम्बर यस्तै के इन्सिडेन्ट होइन अब मलाई कहिले पनि यो कुरा मलाई यादै छैन कि होइन यो कुरा बट एउटा गाई होइन हि वाज लाइक मेरो क्लासमेट नै हि वाज लाइक बेयोस्ता तिम्रो टाउको त कत्रो ठुलो छ तिम्रो टाउको कत्रो ठुलो भनेको मलाई एक दिन अचानक एउटा नयाँ इन्सिक्युरिटी स्टेम्ड आउट कि बुझिस् ठुलो टाउको अनि मैले मामुलाई भनेँ माम मेरो टाउको एकदम ठुलो छ होइन तेरो त बच्चा बेलामा नामै घन्टाउके थियो रे एउटा मिम छ नि लाइक एसियन कल्चर भनेको चाहिँ इन्सिक्युरिटीले आफ्नो निकनेम बनाइदिने हो पेरेन्ट्सले भनेर
तर नो के है बेकारमा लाइक त्यो बेला फेरि स्कुलमा के we don't want to go back to school stories तर I just want to say स्कुल बेला there was this phase जहाँ सबैजना was making fun of कसैको केही फिचर के अनि फेरि सबैजनाको निकनेम स्कुलमा पनि त was उनीहरूको फिचर एउटा फिचर इन्सिक्युरिटी नै होला
एक्ज्याक्टली लाइक म मोटी थिएँ होइन पहिला लाइक आई हेभ अलरेडी स्टेटेड 100 टाइम्स अनि त्यसपछि म लिसन हो अनि म दुब्लाएँ पछि होइन अनि मैले कसरी चाहिँ मलाई त्यो हिट भयो द्याट ए म दुब्लाएँ अब अलिकति हुन्छ नि म पनि त्यो मान्छेको रेडारमा आएँ भन्दाखेरि मलाई एकजना मान्छेले चाहिँ आई लाइक यु भनेर भन्यो कि अनि आई वाज लाइक यस अब आई एम इन द गेम भयो कि मलाई अनि त्यसपछि पछि चाहिँ एउटा केटा थियो कि मेरो क्लासमा हाम्रो क्लासमा अनि प्लिज आई एम नट होल्डिङ दिस अगेन्स्ट एनी वान है हामी सबैजना बच्चा थियौँ त्यति बेला सो आई एम नट होल्डिङ दिस अगेन्स्ट द पर्सन हु कल्ड मी दिस ओर व्हाटएभर है बिकज वी अल डिडन्ट नो एनी बेटर वी अल वर किड्स अनि बट देन उसले चाहिँ मलाई जहिले पनि माल न्युट्रिसन भन्ने कि मेरो नामै माल न्युट्रिसन थियो कि अनि सोसल स्टडिजमा पनि हाम्रो सबिना म्याम हुन्थ्यो अनि सबिना म्यामले हामीलाई माल न्युट्रिसनको बारेमा पढाउँदाखेरि माल न्युट्रिसनको कुरा आयो कि उसले मलाई यसरी फर्केर हेरेर नि हाँस्थ्यो कि अनि he would make weird noises like खालको हुन्छ नि ओहो खालको I don't know
याद छ I remember this
अनि it was like यो मान्छेहरूलाई चाहिँ म कस्तो देख्यो भने चाहिँ खुसी हुन्छ त मोटी हुँदा पनि के भन्थे हुन्छ नि दुब्ली हुँदा पनि के भन्छ
oh that is true है किनभने म पनि दुब्ली हुँदाखेरि I'm not saying म अहिले overweight छु or anything but I'm like fatter than पहिला नि अनि एकदम दुब्ली हुँदाखेरि पनि there was this joke that ला स्न्यासीलाई उडाउला हावाले हैन हावा लाग्यो कि सबैले मलाई समात्न आउने के त्यो बेला मैले त्यस्तो सिरियसली लिँदै थिएँ कि बुझिस् बिकज आई सर्ट अफ गाइज खालको बिकज त्यो बेला आई डिडन्ट इभन नो एनी बेटर होइन सो आई वाज लाइक फाइन होइन अनि त्यसपछि मोटाएपछि चाहिँ ला स्न्यासी त कस्तो मोटाएछ खालको कुरा कि
why does it have to be la होइन even like हामीले फर्स्ट एपिसोड फिल्म गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ where we use the word fat अनि मैले चाहिँ हामीले रेकर्डिङ स्टप गरेपछि मैले स्नेशीलाई सोध्दै थिएँ कि स्नेशी इज इट लाइक offensive if I use the word fat and then स्नेशी was like why should it be offensive fat भनेको fat त हो thin भनेको thin I mean like no fat भनेको किन हो त
why is it considered I really so bad? Think it's just descriptor के हैन त it's not like it should not be an insult ni why can't we just reframe the word and just make it a descriptor why is it an insult
exactly why should it be considered an insult
तर त्यही नै हुन्छ हैन मोस्टली when your relatives are like ए ला तिमी त मोटाएछौ पानी खाऊ न पानी पिउ न कागती पानी पिउ न भन्ने मान्छेहरु देखेर यस्तो रिस उठ्छ मलाई don't even get me started on that
exactly relatives are a whole another thing है दुब्लो भयो भने आमै केही खादैन डाइटिङ होला केटीहरुको मोटायो भने त्यही फेरि हुन्छ नि you can never please relatives or aunties we're going to be cool aunties I think
yes we will definitely be cooler
so मलाई चाहिँ हैन when I had severe acne I was so scared to even like go out ke bujis at times I would be like I look so bad I don't want to go out and this which I would then be like I can't make it guys I have some work to do khalku ke because I wouldn't feel good about myself so I wouldn't go out ke bujis so like insecurities always it keeps you from doing things that you want to do ke bujis like tanai kaile testo bhako cha
thank you for asking you because मलाई एकदम not एकदम but I have this fear of what other people will think के बुझिस् मेरो फेस या मेरो बडीको भन्दा पनि it's like my mind के even if I know something and even if I have an opinion I can't express it well because I am very scared that it will come off as I'm dumb, okay, bujis? So I would rather stay quiet and
Oh.
share my opinion, okay?
So you are scared of feeling dumb.
Oh my god. Yes, I'm very, very scared of feeling dumb.
What? I know what, matlab ki. You've told me this before that you're scared of feeling dumb, but it's so stupid because you're one of the smartest people I know. And if anybody has read the things that she writes and like her ideas and stuff, you would know that she's not dumb. But and I can also understand why this can be an irrational fear. Kinamani, when the people around you are like, Jani, they seem so well spoken
Hmm.
and everything, it can totally like intimidate
Oh.
you. So I understand that.
त्यही होला आई थिङ्क मेरो मेन कुरा नै त्यही हो बिकज उता where I study अनि my class is full of white people होइन I don't mean to say it नराम्ररी है there are more people who are white than like हामी or like अरू ethnicity हुन्छ नि अनि फेरि white people speak English like it's their first language it is their first language होइन
Yes.
अनि अनि they speak it so well हुन्छ नि यस्तो fluently बोल्छ that I get intimidated and I forget what I was about to say के and then someone else says it and the teacher's like wow what a good point and I'm like yes it was in my dimag first but
But on that is just you devaluating yourself. Devaluing. That is just you looking down on yourself.
devaluing
Devaluing.
Hmm.
That is just you looking down on yourself. That is just you totally devaluing yourself and being insecure about yourself. I mean, I think it'll get better with time because I know you're a very well spoken person, Ani, like an outgoing person.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha
No,
ha ha.
seriously though. I don't know why you're so like हुन्छ नि I cannot do this, I cannot do that. And last उसको सबै कुरा like हुन्छ नि she's like she comes up with these results that make you realize how smart she is.
No, but I really want to be more outgoing and I want to speak more. Okay, Bujis, that is such a goal. किनभने म extroverted छु नि त मान्छे त and I am not saying extroverts are better than introverts or anything. I'm just an extrovert मात्र भनेर है. अनि extroverted छु and I can speak to people. Okay, I like to speak to people. So I just want to. I think the more I speak, the more confident I will be. होइन. And I'm really sad about like coming back to Nepal because म उता बस्दा बस्दै मेरो कन्फिडेन्स धेरै बढिसकेको थियो के but that's another story for another day.
Yeah, the getting locked in lockdown. Wow, this should be our title for our next episode.
So like I want to be more outgoing वाला कुरामै होइन तर अब how to like आफ्नै यो फिलिङ डम वाला इन्सिक्युरिटीसँग डिल गर्न चाहिँ I have to नै push myself to हुन्छ नि go out and speak to people के बुझिस that's the only way I can deal with this insecurity.
I love the attitude of हुन्छ नि like there's nothing that can be done about this if I don't make the change. अनि this is so true. Like sometimes you just have to force yourself to make that change. Okay, like अब मलाई चाहिँ I was so insecure about myself. Like everything हुन्छ नि मेरो आँखी भाउदेखि लिएर मेरो टोसम्म I have like I have no body part or K that I am so secure about or that I'm like
Oh my
wow
god.
so lovely खालको I have nothing.
Yes.
Which is
I can totally relate with you because मैले त काउन्ट पनि गरेछ के what am I secure with त भन्दाखेरि it's just my tongue है guys don't ever count.
But yeah, please don't ever count. But what I tell myself like these past, I think you lockdown my मेरो यो change आको होइन where I was like I think I just like had to tell myself that then like acne र weight को कुराहरूको बारेमा चाहिँ I like tell myself that these are changes हुन्छ नि हाम्रो घरको सामानहरूमा चाहिँ चेन्ज आइरहेको हुन्छ these stationary कुराहरूमा त चेन्ज आइरहेको हुन्छ है तर we are not even stationary के बुझिस we are like moving all the time हाम्रो body भित्र के भइरहेको हुन्छ कुनै दिन होला हामीलाई स्ट्रेस होला पिम्पल आउला के गर्ने हैन I can't just be like I hate my life I hate how I look भनेर जहिले पनि त्यो एउटा ब्रेकआउट आउने बित्तिकै त्यस्तो भन्नु भएन नि त or like if I gain a little bit of weight I can't just feel bad about it all the time हैन I can't feel bad about भन्दा पनि I was tired of feeling bad about myself and त्यसपछि you know I tell myself Beyosta it's just you go through changes खालको के and I expect those changes now and I'm accepting of those changes as well so त्यही हो like it's a self love भन्ने कुरा it doesn't happen overnight right you don't have like a guidebook or step to step हुन्छ नि guide or something like that to tell you that oh यस्तो गर्यो भने चाहिँ self love तिमीले attain गर्छौ भनेर but it's like you just have to force it sometimes
Oh, that is true.
every day you can't wake up with like rainbows and sunshine in your mind ni positive thoughts but then if you just try to tell yourself that it's okay it will get okay with time or that's how it gets okay for me
Aw. I think that's right. You're a sathi leke.
Mhm.
One of our best friends, one day she sent me this quote that said, "Nothing changes if nothing changes." Okay, and I think that is just so true. And I always like bring up these quote references. That until you change your mindset about something, you know, until you after start accepting yourself, you will not see the change around you. Okay.
त्यही त त्यो हुन्छ नि हामीले जहिले पनि सुनेर आइरहेको कुरा चेन्ज बिगिन्स विथ यु भनेर के
Oh, it really does.
इट रियली डज अमूल बनियान लाइक हम जहाँ पर स्टैंड करते हैं वही से लाइन शुरू होती है आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज रिलेटेड टू दैट बट sorry that was totally irrelevant but you know what I mean.
Best reference, eh? I give that. Your reference gets the award. Tara, at the end of the day, if you really think about it,
Yes.
people's opinions are just opinions, I know. It's what they think.
त्यही त फ्याक्ट त होइन नि लाइक अब स्नेह शी सेड दैट शी हैड इन्सिक्युरिटी विथ हर स्ट्रेट टिथ तर आई थिंक हर टिथ आर ब्युटिफुल
Exactly.
त्यही त सो
Exactly भन्ने के खुसी भएर थ्याङ्क्स बेबा आई लभ यु तर हो कि एक्ज्याक्टली लाइक तैँले जसरी लाइक यु क्यान थिङ्क अफ मी इन अ सर्टन वे एन्ड समवन एल्स क्यान थिङ्क अफ मी इन अ सर्टन वे होइन इट डज नट ह्याभ टु अफेक्ट मी त्यति साह्रो के इट डज समटाइम्स बट इट डजन्ट ह्याभ टु
I think we all should understand this that there is no one ideal body okay which is there that everybody every body every Jew is an ideal body hey why does it have to be like
Yes.
एउटा मात्र आइडियल बडी छ वर्ल्डमा हामी किन त्यो मोल्डमा फिट गर्नु पर्यो होइन हामी किन डिफरेन्ट मान्छे हो त बिकज वी हेभ डिफरेन्सेस अनि लाइक आई नो इट्स अ भेरी जेनेरिक थिङ द्याट आवर डिफरेन्सेस इज आर वाट मेक्स अस ब्युटिफुल बट इफ यु रियली थिङ्क अबाउट इट इट्स ट्रु के बुझिस
Oh.
it's
It is true, the cliche. But it's true, I agree. And I think I'm sad bako bela when someone says something and we get upset about it. We should think about these two things, okay? Just man, look at yourself. You are beautiful.
त्यही त अनि अल्सो लाइक समटाइम्स लाइक अनकन्भेन्सनल कुराहरू हुन्छ नि लाइक आई फिल सो लाइक लभड एन्ड ह्याप्पी हुन्छ नि अनि लाइक रिलिभड वेन आई सी लाइक यस्तो स्किन पोजिटिभिटी खालको पोस्ट हुन्छ नि पिपल आर नट अफ्रेड टु सो देयर स्किन त्यस्तो अरू एक्नी नै नभएको मान्छे भएको भए हाउ वुड आई फिल एक्सेप्टेड के बुझिस बिकज योर इम्पर्फेक्सन्स क्यान बी हेल्पिङ समबडी एल्स टु आई मिन आई गेस इट साउन्ड्स अ लिटल सेल्फिश your imperfections help other people.
But it does. And I think हामी पनि like Tara ma pani we are also still learning, होइन? We're also still trying to unlearn and relearn. I don't know if relearn is a word. But we are, होइन? So we're not like confident मान्छेहरू like we love us so you should also love you चाहिँ भन्न मिलेन. But I think we all should try.
We all can try. Live like
Live like
please, Instagram bio says live and let live.
Tarateo, I think we want to end this on a positive note, always, even if we spoke about our insecurities. Self-love, guys, self-love.
Self-love, guys. Self-love. So before we stop the recording, we are also thinking about doing an advice corner in the future. And if you have any questions or advice, not that we are very like any professionals, but we just like to give advices. So if you want any advice or anything, or if you want us to tell your stories, because we also want to do that, right? We want to tell your
Yes.
as well in the podcast itself. It can be anonymous. We can, if you want your name out, we can also shout your name out, anything. So for that, please email us at timitalkmatalk@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram.
Woohoo! So episode 2 is done and dusted. We are sorry for being alikati all over the place, but this is our authentic self. We're just the messy ones. I don't know. But woohoo, we are done.
Messy ones. Yay!
Bye guys. We love you.
Bye guys. We love you always from heart.
From heart.